Chase Leah here at the Blue Food Channel. I saw Beast. This is the Idris Elba Beast, not the Beast from India that I saw in April. Is this Beast better than the other Beasts? Are we just in Beast mode right now? Let's find out. So Beast, what's about? It's a very simple premise actually. Is Idris Elba bringing his two daughters to South Africa to see where the mother who passed away from cancer grew up, came from. But while doing a safari, a lion, a rogue lion is killing poachers, killing whoever is in its path. Will they survive? Let's find out. So when watching the trailer of this movie, I only saw the trailer once in theaters and I said this movie is going to be complete shit. However, doing a little bit of research, this director did Contraband and has done competently well-made movies. So I'm like, okay, I like this director. Let's see what he gives us. I like Idris Elba as an actor. Let's see what he gives us. And I am pleasantly surprised with what Beast gives us. However, there are some nitpicks in movies like this. So with that, I will give the negatives of the movie first. And to me, the biggest and only negative I could have of this movie is some stupid character choices from the daughters. What they did smart with this movie is what these characters have done in their past. But my God, these daughters, listen to the father. Just listen. What's with kids like being rebellious? Like, yeah, there might be a rogue lion that's fucking demolishing people, but I know better. My dad doesn't know. I'm gonna run out the car. It's like, what are you doing? Just listen, please. Your dad is trying to keep you alive. The dad's friend or your uncle is trying to keep you alive. Just listen. Stay. Sometimes it's going to sound awful, but you treat these kids like dogs. Stay. A good girl. Yeah, that sounds horrible, but sometimes these kids need to just be like, listen. Please listen. We want you to stay alive. I promise this dad does not want you to die. I promise the dad is doing the best for you. And so with those stupid character decisions, it does diminish a little bit. And finally, if I had to give one other negative, is CGI. The CGI lions are good in some scenes, but there's one scene at the very final where Idris Elba is like leading this lion somewhere else. It is complete CGI, him and the lion, and it is very janky. So there is some just CGI elements where you're like, and then some disbelief elements of just not having characters making smart decisions. Other than those two faults, I think it is well acted. It's a great looking movie. It's a good story with some weird flashbacks, though, that could be considered negative, but I understand what they're trying to do. And just overall, pretty, I wouldn't call it scary, but there's one scene where I jumped out of my seat. I was like, fuck! And hit the guy next to me, because I don't know why he was sitting next to me, but we both laughed, because I was like, yeah, that fucking scene got me pretty good. But like I said, it is greatly acted. There's some good tension in this movie, especially with this car and the camera work. The cinematography and the camera work, I think, are the ones that shine. Great cinematography. I wouldn't be surprised if this is filmed in Africa, because some of it does look like what I saw when I was there as well. Also, the one-shot movements. And what I mean by that, like 1917, where, it's going through buildings and going through the cars. I think that makes this movie way better with the less edits in this movie, because it feels like you're in the action. It feels like you're following these characters into the battleground of the lion's den, of everything like that. So you're like, okay, I enjoy what the camera decides to do in this movie. So technically, this movie sounds great. It's filmed great. The cinematography is great. And just the look of the movie is very, very strong. So yeah, overall, I think Beast is a pleasant surprise of a movie with great thrills, great acting, great story, great anti-poaching message, but some of the CGI as well as some of the character decisions does hold the movie back of like, just listen, the parent and the uncle want you to survive. I promise you that. So Beast will receive a 4 out of 5 with Futons, which equals at 80%. I am shocked. I'm giving it 80%. And like I said, this is like Crawl and Jaws mixed together. And I think it works. It surprisingly works. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. So you have critics a 75% with 53 of them. Audience score a 54% with fewer than 50. Critic consensus. Want to watch Idris Elba fight a lion? Question mark. The admirable, lean, yet ultimately disposable beast is just the movie you're looking for. 54% from the audience? I'm curious now. What did the audience give Crawl? The alligator movie? A 75%. Okay. I understand maybe a 54% because the children were like, what the fuck are you doing? But still, I'm just more shocked that I liked it as much as I thought I would. So I got rid of it. So I'm going to guess again. 75, 80, 54. Chase out with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think is Buftopia. You Buftonians, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And seriously, there's a scene where the lion is circling the car. And I don't know where the lion was. And it fucking came out of nowhere. And I was like, Gah! That wouldn't do shit to a lion.